All right. It's a little past 6 p.m. I'm gonna prep some Dungeons and Dragons. No game tonight, but schedules, planets, fates have all aligned. Caden X and I are finally gonna have time to hang out and present the Crashy Awards. Uh, it was a fun, like, pat yourself on the back thing we did back in December, where we looked back at the crazy year that was 2020 and remembered all the fun and crazy shit that we did in Dungeons and Dragons, and basically picked out some of the best stuff to talk about. Uh, he's made a very, in my opinion, professional movie to like show like the clips and the winners and all that kind of stuff, and we're going to present it together as like a award show kind of spoof. Like we're going to live action role play, tabletop role play, an award show. Anyways, my contribution was, since I'm going to be streaming it, I'm supposed to have something cool to look at in the background, and I, despite prepping for 18 hours this past weekend, did not actually prep anything to use for this. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to go ahead and prep a background for this award ceremony. Yeah. So I love Final Fantasy VI. Something everyone should know. And one of the greatest parts of Final Fantasy VI was the Opera House. And look at what we got here. It's the Opera House of Final Fantasy VI. I mean, they don't officially call it that. They call it the Grand Theater. But, I mean, we can all recognize the floor plan. So, I want to use that. We've used it in Paradise Vale before. No, we've used it in Skull and Shackles before. And they burned it down. Because that's generally what adventurers do, is they burn shit down. We're gonna go ahead. Not a lot of variants on this one, so we're just gonna do the standard daytime one because we could provide our own lighting through the magic of Foundry. So we're going to take the Grand Theater and we're going to put it into Foundry. We're gonna light it. We're gonna put walls. We're gonna populate it with audience, and we're gonna use it as the backgrounds, like the little dollhouse playing with our action figures in the background while we do. Hey, what's up? While we do the stream tonight at 9 o'clock. So, all right. So I believe I've already imported the map. I will download it for the 47th time, just to make sure. We're working in the Forge VTT, Foundry VTT, and I'm already booted it into. We're just gonna put it in Skull and Shackles, because why not? And I just put it in the miscellaneous folder over here, and I've already loaded in my tile templates. So my tile template is a Foundry scene that has a black swatch for the background. So the configuration looks kind of like this. It says tile template. It's got my settings already in place, where I want my camera to be initially, all my settings, that sort of stuff. It's very useful for building maps to already have all this stuff ready, and I threw my tile template and variations of the tile template into a compendium. So anytime I need to build a new map, I just use Quick Insert, one of the greatest mods of all time, and I type in tile template, and then all my tile templates come up down here. I just drag them over, and I can immediately start building. Saves me a lot of time. So let's hop in here, and we're going to call this Opera House. All right. And for now, we'll add it to navigation. And we'll leave it on GM only. And that's all we need to do for now. All right. So this is tile-based map making. So there is no background file that is the map. So we get to just drag in whatever assets we want. This is more similar to the Roll20 style of map making. So I'm going to go to my asset picker, image, video browser, whatever the hell we're calling it. And I'm going to go to maps. And I'm going to, let's see. This would be an interior map, maybe? I was pretty sure I brought this guy over. Or would it be an urban map? Probably an urban map. No, I mean, I would definitely say this is an urban map. I guess we didn't ever import this. So let me go and get that together real quick. All right. Cool. So I'm going to go ahead and make a new folder in here. And we're going to call it Afternoon Maps. We'll call it Theater Opera. Right. And let's go and grab it. Let's see, it'll be in my downloads. Here we go. And we're going to go with the non-grid ones because we can create our own grid in Foundry. And I'll just grab the... Gosh, there's a lot of variations here. Candlelight, daytime, no light, stage lights. Those are all pretty cool variations. I guess I'll just drag them all in. So there's one. There's two. There's... Taking its sweet time. 3. And here's 4. Because I guess we won't really know until we get them all in there what's going to look best. I'm kind of leaning towards stage light, because obviously the lights will be off for the performance. But we could always swap the maps out once the thing is started. But there is a way to dim the lights, so we could just create the effect of the lights turning off automatically in Foundry. So, all right. Let's see. I'm going to go with the partially lit one. Here we go. Cool. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drag it onto the scene. And I'm going to double check with the release and see what size they recommend for it. 30 by 30. Fantastic. All right. So this will not have any Skull and Shackles spoilers. It's on the Skull and Shackles server, but I'm just building a map for tonight's Crashies Awards. That's all that's going on. So if you want to see a map built, that's all we're doing today. Alright, so my template operates in 100 pixel squares. So to get 30 by 30, I'm going to do 3000 by 3000. I'm going to update, and there we go. Cool. Alright, I can put this pretty much anywhere I want on the page. The idea here is that I have extra space around it where I could hide things that the players will not be able to see. You might say, isn't that what the margins are for? Don't get me started on that shit. The margins in Foundry, unless the stuff is hidden, everyone can see what's in the margins. Not sure why. That's just how it is. All right. So going in here, we're going to start putting a wall in. So I'm going to go over to the little Greek building. I'm going to make sure it's snapping to grid by clicking this little plus down at the bottom. And we're going to do a regular wall. And we're going to just snap around the map, creating a bounding box. So I'm holding down Control as I draw, and that will poop out additional wall as I go. All right. I can't actually see any of my wall. Oh, there it is. Cool. A little bit of lag there. All right. So now we've got the bounding box. We're going to go in and start adding the walls themselves. All right. I've lit this map a couple of times, but looking at it, we could probably do a lot of it with the snap tool on because of how he has this map laid out, and I'm totally okay with that because snap makes things go way faster. Alright, so let's go up here and we'll zoom in, and there we go. Alright, holding down Control to poop out more stuff. Yeah, this snap is actually working great for this map. Not every map that you encounter is going to be supportive of grid snapping. A good example are the amazing maps by Heroic Maps. They use a lot of organic, sort of like stone walls and twisting corridors and things like that, and that makes it very difficult to draw the walls, because you have to do it all by hand, and you have to sort of snake around all the different stuff that's happening. Alright, we got this interior right here that won't be able to snap all the way, so I'm going to toggle snap off when we get to this curve right here. Now, I do have a mod that allows me to do curved walls, but this is not so curvy that I really need to bust that thing out. Also, the curved wall mod really likes to lay down a lot of joints, and the more joints you have in a scene, the more it will be struggling to run, essentially. Alright, that works pretty good. Alright, so from here, I'm going to draw down, there we go, and maybe just a little bit to there. We will, of course, test this out with a miniature that has sight, so that we are, you know, satisfied with how the lighting is. There we go. And over here, we're going to trace back around. There we go. And once we get back on the grid, oops. And that's a nice thing about Foundry, is if you don't like how something went, you don't have to delete the entire wall. You can just grab the individual joints and reposition them. So that's something I've really become, I don't want to say dependent on, but pretty dependent on. I've gotten very used to the convenience of their wall tool. Alright, now that we're out of that curve, we're going to snap back to grid. I'm going to hold down Control, mouse over the joint I want to continue from, and pull a new wall joint out. Not holding down Control, I'm going to create a new one, and then holding down Control to spawn more. And you're just going to alternate those hotkeys back and forth as you are making your walls. Alright, here we go. They got all these lovely backstage areas. This is a really thoughtful map. I mean, any map, I'm going to tell you right now, any map with toilets this detailed, somebody cared a lot about this map. They cared a lot about this map. You don't see a lot of toilets on maps. A lot of people want to know, does my character ever use the bathroom? Because I never see a toilet. Well, this map is delivering what a lot of people, I think, secretly have always wanted. A chance for their character to poop. Alright, let's see, got all these back room areas. There we go. I think I even lit the Opera House on stream last year, if I recall correctly. I don't know. I don't really recall much of anything. Let's see. If it's not on a post-it note on my desk, it probably doesn't exist. Alright, back wall. There we go. And these guys will function as walls, but we're going to make them a special kind of wall, because there are different types of walls in Foundry, so that will be pretty fun. Let's see. Got a pillar up here in the front. I could use this as an opportunity to show off the I make round shit tool, so why don't we do that? I got a pillar right here. How do I get it to work? I did this the other day. It works great. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. Alright. Calm down, wall tool. I'm down here playing with this one now. I'm playing with this tool. Alright, so that's too many wall joints. So over here on the left, it's hard to see because they're very transparent. But I can hit this negative button to get less things. If I don't like what I'm doing, I can just X out of it. So let me try again. I'm going to click the little circle tool. I'm going to click the center where I want it. And it's not working. Hold on. Oh, okay. I think I have to have a type of wall selected. Then I select the tool. Then I drag it out? I seem to have broken my round wall tool. Nice. Let's see. I so wanted to show you how it worked. Oh, well. Oh, okay, now it's working again. So yeah, you have to choose a wall type and then toggle on the tool, or toggle on the tool. I think you toggle on the tool and then choose your wall type. Anyways, look at this phenomenal ass circle that it drew that you can't normally get in Foundry. Now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to decrease the segments because it's just too many wall joints. All right, so we could go all the way down to that, which is more than enough, honestly, or even there. And we're going to hit check mark because we love it. I'm going to hold down Alt, click it, and that'll select the whole shape. And then I can move it where I want to go. Keeping in mind that while moving stuff in Foundry, if you hold down the Shift key, you'll be more precise with where you place it. If I really wanted to go extra, I could copy it and paste it, hold down Alt, click a joint, start to move the whole thing, hold down Shift to place it, and now I've got these unbelievably round Foundry wall shapes. I've been waiting a long time for a tool like this to release from Foundry, so I was very happy when this was released. This is a great mod. All right. It's occasionally clunky, but it's also occasionally clunky from user error because I don't have occasion to do circles as much as I thought I did. Because in most instances, a simple cross will do the job just fine. So I don't even think people during our stream tonight are going to exit the main area, but if I decide to use this map later for something else, it will be good to have. All right. My mind is kind of like thinking of different things that I could use this map for that I haven't already used it for. Should be kind of interesting. All right, put that there. Drag this over here. All right, and I got to make some decisions like, do I want to do these pillars fucking everywhere or just where you could see them? So yeah, having gone to an opera house before and had to sit behind a pillar, it was very sad. I will put these pillars in that are blocking line of sight so that some fantasy character can experience the same sadness that I did of having to sit behind a pillar. There we go. I tell you what, if you ain't paying for the big bucks seats, they have a lot of shitty places to have you sit when you go to these places. A lot of shitty places for you to sit. Alright. That looks pretty good. Now we're going to go in and add some doors. In case people try to peek in on the bathrooms, I guess. So, holding down Control. Oh, God, I'm making a round door. Is that even a thing? Holy shit. Okay, hold on. Toggling off the roundness tool. Alright, I'm going to draw... There we go. A circle of doors. That's pretty intense. Alright. There we go. And I guess we'll do some doors for these bathroom stalls. So nobody can, like, peek in on you when you're trying to go to the bathroom. Alright, there we go. Back door. There we go. Other back door. There we go. Another bathroom. There we go. And it looks like I skipped a wall here, so that's fine. We'll add that in with a regular wall tool. Just as soon as there we go. Back to doors. Door for this. Whoops. Got to hold Control to add more wall. There we go. And right there. And right here. And right there. Alright. We got a side door here. And all the way to the front of the building, we've got two big-ass double doors. These can't snap to grid based on how they're shaped. So we're going to go out of the pillar to there. Try our best to make it straight. And to there. And out of this pillar to there and over to there. All right. So we've got What are the awards about? Oh, sorry, I just saw that. The awards. They're just like, you know, funniest thing that happened last year, coolest thing that happened last year, best critical fumble, best critical hit. You know, we basically just revisited all the different campaigns that we played in and kind of decided like what was cool and what wasn't cool. All right, so curtains. With curtains, we can use the ethereal wall. So the ethereal wall is pretty neat. You can not see through it, but you can walk through it. It's got a big wow factor when you have your players and you just say, yeah, just keep going. And then they walk through where they're trying to get, and they're like, oh, dang, because they didn't know that was something that they could do. It's really fun to like hide secret doors that way because it's sort of like interactive. If the players are kind of like fidgeting with their miniature and like pushing up against a wall and then they pass through the wall, I mean, how immersive is that? You know? Let's see. Bring that here. Now, a cool thing we could do is we could simulate the curtain literally opening and closing by adding another wall across here, but making that wall a door. Oh shit, right? So we could say, yep, it is a door. Now, the bad part is, unless we make it a secret door, I think the players are going to see a door icon all the time, like right in the center of the stage. I think even as a DM, we're always going to see that door. The players won't, but we will. But you could do that and then basically open and close it, and that would open and close the curtain. But now that I think about it, I don't really want the door icon on the stage where they're trying to give their little presentation. All right. We're going to bring out... let's see. We're going to go to the Opera House. And we're going to turn off the grid now, or turn the grid way, way down. So I'm thinking like a dark burgundy color, and we'll turn it down to like 0.2. We're going to turn on global illumination. There we go. And I think that's all we need for now. So we'll save it. There we go. Nice and clean. Okay, so we're going to go to our Actors tab, and I'm just going to grab my test dummy, and his job is, among other things, to just test the lighting. So here he is up front, and he shows up to the Opera House, and he goes in the front door, and he starts looking around. Oh, okay, so a little Opera House thing. All right. Now here... Ooh, this would be a good place to put a curtain, right? Because they got a curtain across here. So let's go back to walls, and we'll do the ethereal. And let me drag it like this. There we go. All right. And we'll make those two into doors, just to kind of show off the effect. So is it a door? It's a door. Update it. All right. Going back to our actor. Not sure why they made that fucking guy a door. Hold on. I guess this guy got clicked on somehow. All right. You are not a door. You are part of a pillar. Oh, it's being a little stubborn there. All right, for real, you're not a door. You're not. Okay, let's see. All right. So it looks like, right, it's a door that you have to open, but he can just walk right through it because it is just a curtain. So he could open it, right? And then when the show starts, they would go back here and close the curtains. But they could also just move through the curtains if they need to. And that's what's really cool about ethereal walls. So you can turn them into doors if you want. You can move through them if you want. I don't know. I think they're really interesting. All right, so some things that we could do if we wanted to be extra special on this map is we could set heights, right? So we could put walls up here that make it impossible to see up into the crowd unless you're at a certain height. Overall, for this type of map, the idea is whenever you watch something that has an opera house scene or a theater scene, like media or whatever, everybody can always somehow see everybody, right? Like I'm on the stage and I see the dude and he's going to assassinate the other dude. I could see that from the stage. I have a shitty seat in the very back here, yet I can see everybody on the stage just fine, and I can see up into these private boxes where somebody's about to get killed. So, yeah, like now, on that note, these private boxes here, what we could do with that is going back to our lighting tool, or our wall tool. I can make like a divider here at least for the privacy of this box. There we go. And you can see here that there are curtains for extra privacy. So I could go and add more ethereal walls if I wanted to. So I could do this. Right about there. Cool. Now, what I could do to make it so people can't move up onto the balcony where they're not supposed to be is I could create invisible walls. So this is sort of like when you're playing a video game and you try to run off of a cliff and the game won't let you. So we can make these invisible walls so the people up top can't accidentally fall down, and the people on the bottom can't just magically jump up there. So they would be like, hey, I'm trying to get up to the balcony, and the DM's like, I know, it's 40 feet up. You got to figure out how to get up there. So that's one of the cool uses of invisible walls. So that's what we'll do. We'll use the invisible walls real quick to make it so that you can't easily get up to the second floor. And these don't have to be very clean because they're going to be invisible. The important thing is that they're going to keep people from moving. All right, go like this. There we go. And over here on this other set of boxes, we'll add a dividing wall. And we'll add some ethereal walls for the curtains. There we go. And I'll have to switch back to rig wall. It would be cool if I had like a hotkey setup where I could, while drawing walls, like seamlessly switch between them. That'd be really cool. I don't think that's a thing yet, so we'll have to see. Out here, to prevent just magically jumping up the staircase, we could do invisible walls here that make you go around. There we go. And the same deal here. There we go. All right. That's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. It could also make it harder to climb up onto the stage, but honestly, I mean, if people want to get on stage, they're gonna. There was a hotkey mod that got unsupported. Yeah, the problem was it just stopped working one day, and then I kept using all my hotbar macros instead of the hotkeys, which made me very sad. All right, yeah, this is a good combination of lights here. I like what's going on here. So you can see Test Dummy's like, yeah, I've got to climb up. Oh, no, I can't. Why can't I climb up? Oh, no. So, yeah, it's pretty neat. He goes back here. He dashes behind the curtains. He dashes behind the curtains again. And he has to run all the way around. Oh, shit. There's supposed to be a door there. Thank you, Test Dummy, for doing exactly what I need you to do. There we go. All right. There we go. So he runs down the hallway and has to go all the way up the stairs and through the curtain, and now he's in the box. Pretty neat. All right. Now the DM, of course, can just move people wherever they need to go. Overall, pretty good. I like it. We could run it as is without any lights because the way that the artist rendered the map, it looks fantastic. We don't need any lights. But if we want to be extra, we can go in and start adding some lights. So I'm going to go to my light tool, and we're going to make some nice flickering oil lamps here. So I'm going to go into the settings here, and they're only going to go out about 15 feet, so they're going to be very dim lights, like worse than a torch. We could do more. I don't know. Let's see. We'll do... Yeah, because I want the audience to mostly be in darkness, but I still want them to kind of be seen. We'll see. We'll see what we could do. Yeah, let's go ahead and do 2010 on these. See how that goes. Using the mod for Fancy Lights by Blitz. I think it's called Community Lighting. I don't know. I think they change the name every time they update it. We're going to go down to Blurred Torch. Now, the animations for Blurred Torch are a bit extreme. So every time I use Blurred Torch, I have to set the settings down a little bit. Also, if you decide that you want to have the main light have a color, it always comes in really heavy, and you have to pull that back as well. I wish there was a way to save out these settings for the lights. I'm sure locally there is. I haven't figured out a way to do it normally. Unless I were to make a light actor, and then I could just drop light actors onto the map that already had these settings saved. That is something that I could do. Alright, let's see. That's what I used to do in Roll20, obviously, because they didn't have adorable little light bulb tool. Alright, the other benefit here is this light can't, or can pass through the invisible wall, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to copy this light, and I'm going to paste it everywhere. There are a lot of these lights, so this is going to be a rough map for some browsers to run, I think. There we go. Alright, because again, we talked about the number of wall joints you have versus, you know, lights and all that jazz. So having a lot of lights and a lot of wall joints, basically because of these pillars, it's going to be doing a lot of calculations here. We're also going to fill the stands and the seats with a bunch of NPCs and former PCs. So that's going to be a real pain in the ass because they're all going to want to calculate. Now, the secret there is we're not going to give those people vision. In fact, I'm probably just going to make them art assets, not even characters. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Up here. Over here. Just dropping lights like crazy. All right. Nope, not you. Not you. Let's switch to select so we don't accidentally draw a bunch of extra lights that we don't need. All right. Let's see. A light here. A light there. Go. Lights down the hallway. We could probably just get away with one light here, one light there. Like skipping over some of the ones that are drawn on the map. We can also turn lights off that aren't in use, which is a really cool feature of Foundry. You can literally just click on the lights and turn them off. Alright, no light in the bathroom. It's going to be a scary ordeal if you have to go to the bathroom during the awards ceremony. Here we go. Alright, and light in the dressing room. There we go. Costume area. Put one, yeah, we'll put one right here. Oh shit, okay. A little bit of lag tonight. It's okay. Please move. Okay. Okay, don't move. Just seems to be frozen in space. Alright. Okay. We'll come back for you, light that refuses to die. Alright. It's a little weird. A little buggy light here. Let's see. Okay. Also, I'll go ahead and make this the active map too, because that makes it easier to refresh the map. The one problem with making a map you're prepping the active map is if your players log in to check on stuff, they're going to see, you know, the stuff that you're doing. All right, so over here, it would be cool to have these stage lights do something. Now, stage lights, the way they have like a shape, right? Like a cone shape. We could do that. So we're going to go in here and we're going to set the angle of the lights to be, I don't really know. It's been a long time since I do geometry. 30. Okay, that's cool. And then we can use hold down control, use the mouse wheel, and go on the longest journey as we rotate that around. There we go. Let's see. Maybe we'll widen the cone up a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty good. Could we go a little bit further with it? Sure. All right, so let's do 50-foot emission angle. Man, emission angle, that sounds fancy. There we go. All right, I'm going to copy this emission angle light and put it there and there. All right. This is definitely overkill, and more than likely this map is going to explode from all the shit we're doing to it. But, I don't know. We're not going to have a lot of people playing on it, so maybe it'll be okay. Alright. Not a lot of movement, not a lot of combat. At least, you know, tonight. But yeah, doing this many lights is, I would say you probably don't want to do it. But, you know, I've managed to pull off some crazier shit than this in Foundry, so it might work. Alright. There we go. Alright, so we've put lights down everywhere, and you can kind of see the effect, right? You can kind of see the glimmer and the flicker. It looks pretty cool. But if we go over to the lighting tool and we say, it's nighttime, turn out the lights, it will start to dim the lights on the scene, and then you can really see the benefits here of what we have done. Oh, right? It's pretty. So it dims it down so that you can just see those. Oh, yeah, and that's what it would look like for a player, right? It's pretty nice. Got them flickering stage lights, the whole deal. All right. Now, we want the speakers to actually, you know, be seen, like, well. So what we're going to do is just give them a spotlight. So we're going to go back to our light tool, and where the presenters are going to be standing, we will put a nice bright spotlight. So we'll make the bright light, we'll say 15 feet. And then the dim radius will only be 5 feet. And update. And that should, when we go back into our guy, that's weird. Are we over our light count? Like, what's going on here? We might be. Because it doesn't look like this is creating light anywhere. Is there a light count for Foundry? I don't think I've ever pushed it with this many lights before. Let's see. We'll go ahead and refresh it, see if that helps. Okay. Give it a second. Lately, it's been trying to create new compendiums every time I boot it up, which I haven't had time to troubleshoot why it's doing that. Alright, so the light that I tried to delete is finally gone, so there's that. Here's what I meant about turning off lights. You can right-click them as the GM, they'll turn red, and that means that the light has been turned off. So we could go around and turn off lights that we're not going to be using during the game tonight. So we can go through, turn all these off. There we go. That might help with our performance a little bit. So let's see, turn all these lights off. There we go. Cool. All right, let's see if we can get it to make a spotlight now that we refreshed it. So I'm going to drag this out. Okay. Let's see, it's just making lights like crazy. the lights aren't actually doing anything. Let's see, local light, bright will be 20, no, 15, there we go. Dim light will be 5. Does dim light have to, no, it's like they add them together, pretty sure. And update it. I think I've killed the light tool, because it ain't making no more lights. Alright. Let's borrow a light from somewhere else in the scene. And see if we could change it to actually function. Alright, so let's see. Alright, you're not going to be a special light. And you're going to be 10, 15. Update. Alright. Oh, shit. No, that's not why. I was thinking maybe there was like a wall blocking the light. I don't know why it's coming in so dim. Like, it won't let me build any more lights. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna turn all the lights back on, I guess. Which will take a little while. And yeah, this is dropping a light where it goes, but it's not a especially bright light, which is weird. Let's see. Maybe I gotta turn the... Oh! Maybe? Color intensity up? On black. That's maybe what was going on. Alright. Let's bring Crash Dummy back onto the stage, and we'll go back to nighttime again. Let's see if he stays lit. There we go. Oh, yeah. I think it's working now. It was because, I guess, the intensity was too low. Because now you can see... The fuck? You could see that the spotlight was working briefly. Alright. In this case, then, we're going to have to take a little bit more control over it. So we're going to go to the scene. And we're going to go to darkness level. And we'll make it a little bit lighter, so that we get the impression of it being dark, so you can benefit from the lights, but not too dark. That's really weird. I'll have to look it up if there's a limit on how many lights you could have, because we definitely have a lot of lights in this scene, even with me turning them off. Yeah. Let's see. 15, 20, brightness, darkness threshold, color intensity. Okay. Let's see. 50. No, it's not doing anything. So strange. Okay. Alright. I'm okay with it like this then. So let's fill up the stands then with peeps. Alright. I don't want to have a bunch of actors on this in this scene, so I'm just gonna go in. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna go into my image and video browser, and I'm going to look for this miscellaneous folder. And I just threw a bunch of like greatest hits people in there. So we've got everyone's grandma, and we've got this grumpy cat, and we've got this dude, and this got a former BBEG, got another Dragonborn. It is a testament to the popularity of Dragonborn that even though raw 5e Dragonborn are hot garbage, everybody still wants to play a Dragonborn. Fortunately, Matt Mercer came along and made some raw Dragonborn that were decent. So that's good. All right, we got this piece of fried chicken. We got this dead lizard. We got this dead gelatinous cube. I guess this award ceremony takes place in like the underworld because there's a lot of individuals who are no longer with us. It's a nice way to put it. All right. Then the Hero Quest crew shows up. There we go. Lovely. Let's see. Now, if I was a smart person, I would know a macro that would just resize these assets to be 100 by 100 automatically. Then I would select all of them and just magically resize them. That'd be super cool. I don't actually know the macro to do that. I guess we could look it up real quick, though. I don't know what should be faster. I guess in the long run, looking up a macro would help us, as opposed to trying to resize all these jabrones by hand. Let's see. All right. Okay, let me see if I could find something. Set the browser number to 200 before dragging them out? What does that even mean? The browser number? You just making stuff up, Dom. Always show it off. We're making stuff up. All right, hold on. Now that I've already dragged all these guys out. All right, let's see. Grab all these peeps. We're going to just move them over here. And we're going to try this asset grid size. It says it's 100. You're saying to switch it to 200? I mean, my grid size is already 100. So if I set it to 200, won't they come out like too big? Or 50? What? All right, we'll give it a shot. But Grandma, no, she's huge. This isn't helping at all. All right, let's set it to 500. Grandma, hey, it worked. Sweet. Okay. 500 looks about right. Yeah. Well, actually, if we want them to be small in the stands and people on the stage are big, then that works. But I guess if we're trying to be the same size as Crash Dummy, we got to make it a little bit bigger. All right, Grandma. Oh, okay, getting closer. So I guess we'll try the 200 that you initially said. Let's see if it works. Nope, too big. 250. Nope, still too big. 280. Perfecto. Okay. All right. I gotta kill all you guys. There we go. And also, it's kind of dim, so I'm gonna turn the bright lights back on. All right. Back to asset browser. All right. So let's see. We got this old lady. We got this cat. We got this dude right here. Cool. Nothing like playing Dollhouse. Let's see. So I don't lose track of what I'm doing. I'll just do them one at a time. Salem, a big boy. So he's going to be like that big. I guess he could be like up in the box over here. That'd be kind of cool. All right. Skull. There we go. I probably should have had that baby dragon that they all like. Man, I can't remember that guy's name. It's a little baby dragon that they liked. Gosh. Alright, let me see if I can find that baby dragon. Let's see. Baby. Let's see. Baby Kraken. Baby Goatling. Oh, there he is. Alright. I think his name was Eben Fang. I want to say that was his name. I'm not 100% sure. Alright. There we go. he can hang out with all his dads. So this guy and I know I said I was going to do it in order, but I also don't want to forget this guy. Nice. She Who Hungers in the Deep. She's pretty big, so I guess she could just hang out back here. There we go. And let's see. All right, back to square one here. This blue dragon, she will have her own private box. There we go. Lovely. Let's see. Fafnir, who died. I guess you could just hang out. You know what? We'll give you your own private box up here. There you go. And we can't use our macro to flip because you can't use that flip macro on non-actors. So you just add a negative to the value you want to flip, and it'll flip. Oh, thank you. Love the token portrait borders. Are they available somewhere? Yes. On YouTube, there is a video that explains how I make my minis, and in the description of that video is a link to the template. I think it still works. I'm not 100% sure actually. Let's see. Okay, go in here and scroll down to chat. Template can be found here. Click on it. And yeah, the template still works. Cool. All right. Let me post that in the chat for you. All right. Also, Dom, thank you very much. That was a good solution there. Adjusting the asset grid size, essentially lying to the image browser to get the results we wanted. It's good stuff. You're learning. Your DM skills are coming into full fruition. You lie to everybody. Your players, your software, your parents, significant others. That's the DM's life, unfortunately. Until you've completely lost yourself in fantasy. You don't know what's real and what's not. Yeah. I might be speaking from personal experience. I'm not sure. All right. So over here, we'll have Alvis, who died. And he will be hanging out with the Prime Waters, who are just the cutest couple in the whole world. There we go. Mrs. Prime Water, where are you at, girl? There we go. And again, jumping around, but you know, whatever. Let's see. Then we've got Thogrum. There we go. And here we go. We got Ias. We got Blue. We've got Harshnag. Beloved NPC. There we go. And let's see what else. Oh, we got Garuda. Let's see. Put Garuda right here. Hard to see Garuda now that he's in his evil form. We'll put Garuda's chicken nug right there. Okay. Let's see. This guy could hang out back here. There we go. And Gelatinous Cube. There we go. He'll just hang out back here. Lovely. The Mysterious Stranger. I feel like he should have a box seat. Here we go. He can hang out with Fafnir. All right. Garuda. Here we go. And this guy is already down there. Squish. Rega, who's dead. Here we go. All right. I miss those the Hero Quest crew. I miss them. All right. They'll be hanging out with the Bard. There we go. And just this random bad guy. There we go. She can hang out up here. Some awkward seating when you have to sit next to an Elder God, though. Let's see. Is being a DM real or only fantasy? Whew. That's the ultimate question. we have to travel to like the top of a mountain and meditate for many years, I think, before we can really come to a good answer about that. Damn. All right, let's see. This big guy is a big boy now. I don't think he's gonna fit in the box, so that's gonna make him very sad that he can't fit in the box. I guess he'll just be down here in the crowd. There we go. Let's see. Marcus, he can hang out up here. Jenna the Generous, she'll be in the box for sure. Egan, who is always sad, powered by sadness. Let's see. Larionis, always risking his life for no reason. There we go. Let's see. I don't want to miss anybody. That's why I'm trying not to go out of order, but it's so tempting to go out of order. Sergeant Carrick Borgash, the oldest orc in existence. There we go. And owls for everybody. Alright, so Doctor Who. And, of course... there we go. Alright. Who else do we got? Okay, Pietro. I feel like Pietro would probably be hanging out with the Prime Orders. There we go. Post-campaign. Afro would definitely be hanging out with Jenna. Okay. Let's see. Hanging out over here. There we go. Illyria. Oh, man. I am remiss because we don't have fucking Spencer. Alright, let's go get Spencer real quick. Spencer. New token for Spencer. Old token for Spencer. I need the older token. She likes the older token more. Let's see. He would be a whale. We got a beluga whale. There he is. Alright. Bring this over. No? You don't want to cooperate? There you go. Okay. So drag that cutie down. Oh, that's nice. Technically, he exists in both timelines, so I could bring him over here and have the big boy version of him right there. There we go. Man, it's kind of nostalgic, like having all these old characters like stuff together on one map. We're gonna say that Zeglu snuck in his rat form. There he goes. And who else? We got her, we got her, we got her. I guess that's it. Oh no, we need to grab the Skull and Shackles crew. Since this is their server and they're hosting, we'll just drag their actual miniatures out. So, they are in the folder called Player Characters? Yes. Okay. Here we go. If you have to climb the top of a mountain, you might get caught in a landslide. No escape from reality. It sounds like you're kind of planning an adventure to figure out whether or not you are an adventurer or a dungeon master, which is a very meta like situation, I think. All right, let's turn off the armor class because we don't need to see that shit. Actually, I'm gonna hack her her actual token right now so that we don't see that shit anymore. Let's see. Turn that off. It's a relic from Roll20. Alright. Let's see. She needs to have like a award show thing. She has a lot of character art. Let's see. What would be the most award show look? Would she show up like a super nerd? Yeah, probably. Alright. Then we got Bubbles Jr. I think they're going to be hella pissed that they don't have like their own box and that these other people do. But that's just how it is, I guess. Let's see. Might have to move this Minotaur back a little bit. There we go. Alright. Claximus and Django. You know what? I'm going to move the Saltmarsh Moon peeps all over to the same bench. There we go. make room for the Skull and Shackles crew. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that's nice. Alright, so what else we got? Kishara. There we go. Lift. Man, you think these people would clear off their status effects before they show up for a fancy party like this? There we go. I mean, the adventure arc's over. What the hell? Let's see. There we go. You know what? Might as well heal them all up, too. Let's see. Where's their healy thing? Oh, it's way down here at the bottom. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see. That's all they've got there. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then they would probably want to bring some of their favorite crew members to fill up the rest of the spots. So, do this. Let's see. There we go. And, oh man, I feel like Jinjo would be invited for sure. But he's so big. Where's he going to sit? Oh man. Okay. Alright. And then we'll put Shivaka. Go. And Jimmy. Alright. You know what? We'll put Ghost of this alligator dude over here. There we go. And then Jinjo could hang out with this Minotaur in the back. There we go. That's making more room. Alright. Good. Yeah, everybody's assembled. Now we need to throw out some bards, I guess, for this event. I don't think I have a folder called bards, though. It'd be cool if I did. Alright, let's go ahead and make one. There we go. Alright, and let's check the old database, see if we have any bards. Fill up the stands with some, or the orchestra with some bards. Let's see. Okay, so there's a bard. He didn't last very long at all. Let's see. We got this bard. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Let's see. This guy's technically a bard. There's a bard. Oh, somebody's dead uncle wants to show up. So he was also a very important person to the Skills of War. Super important. One of the most important. Let's see. This guy from Storm King's Thunder, he's a bard. Let's see. This bard. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Windows, for showing me the file that I'm clicking on. Let's see. Here's a bard. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Freddie Mercury's a bard for sure. Get Freddie Mercury in there. Alright. All that seems pretty good. Now we gotta go grab Kyra the bard. Let's see. Okay. And I guess Chamomile's a bard, so we'll grab Chamomile also. Though, I guess technically she's supposed to be helping present. Let's see. What is a good presentation token for her? Yeah, I'm a big fan of this one. We'll just go with this one. There we go. Alright. So she's going to be up there. Probably want her to be an actor, though, because I'm going to have to move that one around a bit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll be toggling back and forth. So, Bard. Bard. Damn, Freddy. You big. Alright. There you go. You can be leading the orchestra. There you go. Alright, this little guy. Oh, you know what I learned recently that I didn't know in 3 months of doing Foundry? If you hold down Alt while you drag something onto the scene, it will be invisible when you drop it onto the scene. Yes, I know that everyone in the world probably knew that, but I did not. So, it was kind of neat to learn. Alright, and then we got Boner. There we go. And we'll have this lady. And this yowling cat. There we go. Alright, so that's the orchestra. Sweet. Alright. You know what? We're just going to turn Test Stubby into Chamomile. That works fine. So, let's see. We go here. Go to Bards. Grab this Cam one. Good. And update. Lovely. Alright. And I guess Pharaohs should have a token he could control. So let's do that real quick. Let's see. We'll just make a new actor under miscellaneous. There we go. Okay. I never remember how to spell his name. Alright. And we'll go here. And we'll go to our miscellaneous. Nice. Start all over again. We'll go here. Go to our miscellaneous folder. And grab him. There we go. And prototype token. Friendly. Hovered by anyone. Change out that. Vision he'll need. And we don't really need to display his hit points. And good. Now I just got to double check the spelling of his name, I guess. So. Oh, okay. I've had another Bard submission. Hold on. Alright. Let's check on Pharaoh's name spelling before I put that in. I mean, I can't even spell like the name Mark, so I don't know why I would put pressure on myself to know how to spell anything. Okay. It's such a mysterious thing for me. Let's see. Go down, go down. Keep going. Keep going. Man, we've got a lot of games on this server. Even the retired ones. Oh, man. Keep going. Almost there. Maybe. There we go. Salt Marsh Moon. Let's see. Scroll up. And... There we go. I completely spelled it wrong. I mean, all the letters are there, but, like, dyslexic, so... There we go. Alright. Cool. Alright, cool. I think... Oh, we're going to add this last bard, and then we'll be good. Go here, go here, go up, go to bards, and take this over to the side in case there's something spicy. And we'll go to downloads, Selesna. Lovely. Alright. Let's see. We'll shrink this cat out a little bit, make room. Oh, man. That's one happy boner back there. Oh, he's just squished in there with the ladies. Lovely. We're going to just turn off the grid, because since we've got actors who are tiles, they're going to have grids overlaid on their face, and we don't want that shit. So we're just going to turn the opacity to 0. And while we're there, we could give this guy a nice thumbnail. So let's do that. There we go. Oh, man. Have I killed it? It was all the lights. I knew it. It was the lights and the round pillars. Like Icarus, I flew too close to the sun. Let's see if it's still there. Okay, it still exists. Cool. Alright. Let's see. We'll have the camera start like right there, so you could see everybody that's in the scene. That's lovely. Alright. So we'll go to configure, we'll go down to this initial view snapshot, we'll snap a new snapshot. And we are going to dim the lights manually, I think. So let's pick out a good darkness level. Maybe that? Yeah, that seems pretty good. Alright. Now, maybe it's forgiven me for all the lights I've made, and it will let me make a light on the stage. It doesn't seem to be, though. It seems to be really pissed off about all these lights. Alright. Wow. Are you proud of me, Dom? I broke the lighting system in Foundry. I did it. Let's see. So I guess we could just cover these dudes in lights. You know what we could do? We could just make them lit up. There's no way it won't let me do that. Let's see. Double right click to bring up their token. Go over to vision. Let's see. They emit bright light in a 15-foot radius. Update. Nope. It's like I'm just done. I'm not calculating any more fucking lights for you. Like, it's over. You have your flickering stage lights. That's all you get. Now just go fuck yourself. Feels bad. Feels bad. Alright, bright light radius, 15 feet. Come on. Nothing. That's wild. I think it might be Perfect Vision mod makes bright light on top of light not make a difference. Oh, so it's not able to layer the lights? Is that the problem? Like, I can't get any brighter than that because there's already a light in place? Well, let's test that. Let's test that theory. So if we turn these guys off, does it plunge these guys into darkness? Kind of. Weird. Alright, let's see. I really wanted it to be nicely lit up there. Alright, so we'll turn the darkness down a bit. Default? Save? There we go. Let's jump into a mini and see how it goes. Hey, I fixed it somehow. I don't know what I did. I changed the default lighting to say, like, default instead of bright or dim. Oh, is that what I did? Okay. So now they are well lit on the stage. So, alright, good. Figured out the lighting issue. I will say that they do a bright light of, we'll say, 5 feet around them. And that will represent sort of a spotlight following them wherever they go. Yeah, that works. Alright, so one thing that I had thought about, like a shower thought, I was like, wouldn't it be cool if, you know, like when they do like a concert or stage, you got like the lights and they kind of like dance around, like they're dancing around. What if we made something like that? So I thought about how to do that. And in Skull and Shackles exists a very powerful creature. That creature is called Invisible Bear. Okay, so this is a visible bear right here. It's very hard to see. I'll zoom in so you can see all the details on this miniature. Right? Invisible bear. So we've got Invisible Bear here, and we're going to do some shit to Invisible Bear. First, we're going to fix his token, because he looks like he's an import job. So we're going to go to prototype for Invisible Bear. Invisible Bear is our friend. He never shows his name, for this job at least. He is not very big, so we'll just make him normal size. He is very big normally, but just bear with me. He's not going to display any of this shit. There we go. And he doesn't need to see. Okay. But he does need to shed light. So he's going to do a bright light radius of 10 feet. And it's going to be, I don't know, like hot pink. All right. Let's see what happens. Ah, shit. Drag him out. Oh, right. Okay. So you want to make this light move, right? Then you just put this animation on it. Maybe? Oh. It's kind of pissed off at me, I guess. Why aren't you animating? My guy. Alright. Do I have to set a dodge to him to get him to dance? Should be dancing by now. Oh, shit. Okay. Man, that would have been so cool. Yeah, but when I think about it, you're right, because there's a value on the dance called padding, and it basically says around the miniature how far can I go before I get clipped is one of the settings for the animation stuff. So yeah, I was hoping that he would like dance around and like the lights would travel. We could have also done something similar with token patrol. It would have been kind of janky. Huh. I guess the only other thing we could do is we could set the mini to be a colorful overlay of light and have that dance around. We would need Photoshop for that, though. Oh, look at that. We have Photoshop. Sweet. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and make a new thing. Let's say, I don't know, do 512. 512. Give me a transparent background and create. Oh, there's a disco light that works with audio. Yeah, I thought about that. I thought about using that. But I like the idea of the dancing spotlights, though. Like, that just kind of move around the stage. Let's see. I'm going to go here. And... nope, that's the wrong button. There we go. Okay. And let's put the color there. We'll go with this hot pink again. Oh, dancing light animated actor? Wouldn't that just be a really cool looking animated thing and not just a color overlay, though? You know? Let's see. Let's go ahead and select. We're gonna modify and feather this shit. Let's do 15, and we're gonna delete it. There we go. That'll give it a nice soft exterior. And we'll go over to the layer and turn the opacity way the fuck down. There we go. And we'll save it out. Let's see. Pink. Spotlight. Should probably say spotlight pink. Alright, hold on. Alright. Let's see if we can get this to work. Alright, we'll get rid of that bear. So we'll just make a new actor called... let's see. Create an actor. Just make it an NPC. call it Spotlight. All right, and under Spotlight, we're going to go here, and we'll go to Tokens. And I guess I'll go to Miscellaneous Tokens again. And we'll go to Documents, Spotlight. All right. And then the prototype, we will call this, I guess you could be friendly, link to actor, never display your name, you don't need vision, never, never. There we go. We'll make you a little bit bigger than your space. Update. All right. So drag out Spotlight. It's not like bright or anything. Oh wait, we could fix this. Hold on. So if we do that, no, I can't even notice the change. And that. All right, so we've got that moving at least. Okay, let's see. I mean, it's kind of the effect I was going for. It's kind of the effect I was going for. You have these lights kind of going around the back. I wish it was like brighter. I don't know why I can't get this bloom effect to light it up, because that'd be so cool. Oh, yeah, that is true. Dancing lights for the effect would be very Dungeons & Dragons. Alright, alright. Alright, you win. You win. Alright, let's see. Drag this guy out. There we go. Let's see. And this guy. And this guy. Alright, that's cool. One more. We'll do... There's so many. We'll do this yellow one. There we go. Alright. And we'll set all these to dance. There we go. Sweet. So we'll do like that. Lovely stage effects. Cool. Not sure why some of them have hit points and some of them don't. That's a little weird. Nobody wants to see your shit. You don't have hit points. Get out of here. Alright. There we go. Ooh, that's beautiful. That's really nice. Okay. But we could still have the spotlight too. Just saying. We could have spotlights back here. Let's see. Just do it like that. There we go. I don't know if that's going to be too distracting though. I think the pink needs something more. We need something more. Something even more gaudy. Let's go with like a turquoise to go with the pink. Alright, easiest way to do that is to duplicate what we have here. And bring our opacity back up to 100. And we're just going to adjust the hue. There we go. Adjusting hue is also how you perform magic in Incarnate. So just, I guess, keep that in mind. There we go. There we go. And then we'll lower the opacity down to 25 to match the other one. Alright, or 26, whatever you want. Alright, spotlight. And we'll do teal. There's a starlight community lighting effect might work. Okay. We'll check that out too. Okay, so I guess I'll duplicate this spotlight. There we go. And we'll change the prototype token to be this weird teal color now. Alright. Select. Update. Alright. Let's see. Go ahead and do 5x5. And put this right there. Oh man. I don't even know which one I'm grabbing. There we go. Alright. That's pretty cool. I think they might be a little fast. I don't know. Might be a little distracting. But, I mean, there's no other animation in the scene, so maybe that's it. So you say there's a starlight as well? Let's see what we could do with that. Let's see. Go to this actor right here. Go to his vision. Let's see. Go to this. Ghostly light, mysterious emanation, sunburst, static pulse, electric pulse, secret fire, starlight, and starlight disco. Is disco the one that's hooked up to the sound? Is that the problem there? Yeah, I see. But then there's one that's just normal. Okay. Let's see. And... okay. And let's see, we'll do 2020 update. Oh, shit. That's pretty cool, Dom. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's move this over a little bit. Oh, man. That's fucking cool. Alright. And we'll move, yeah, we'll get rid of this guy. And we'll just put this one over there. Right? No? You didn't duplicate it? Come on. Alright, you go over here. Pasted one token. Oh, did I grab, like, just a regular dancing light? I did. Alright, I want this guy to copy. There we go. Holy shit. Go into that dressing room and just get blasted. Mm-hmm. All right. I think we've added enough special effects. I kind of feel like these guys just there's no way for them to measure up compared to like the lights we just added. Oh my god. Like these dancing lights are cute and all, but I mean compared to like what we've got. I don't know. We'll just put these guys along the back wall, I guess. Oh man. Let me grab this one. There we go. All right. Ooh, man, that looks pretty cool. Okay. So yeah, there's our award show. Cool. All right. So we're gonna be back here at 9. You guys are welcome to join us at 9. Those of you that are on the server, you're welcome to join us in chat on the server for this this little hangout. But yeah, we're going to use this map in the background. We're going to occasionally splice in the video clips, and hopefully it's a lot of fun. We honor the hard work and awesome role playing that everybody put into 2020. So. All right. Tomorrow night I will not be streaming. I have a day job thing that I have to do. Thursday, prepping Skull and Shackles, their next big chapter in the campaign. And then, of course, the game that night. Friday night, we'll be prepping some Odyssey of the Dragon Lords stuff. Saturday, same deal, Odyssey of the Dragon Lords. Got a lot going on with Odyssey of the Dragon Lords right now. So there'll be a lot of prepping for that around the Skull and Shackles schedule. So, thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. Hopefully, some people learned some stuff. If your lights ever seem broken, check your global settings. That could be overriding your light settings. That was the big lesson I learned from this thing. And I will see you guys next time.